in this meeting. Corey, hey Corey, how are you? Are you here for AA? Where are you calling from, and how long have you been sober?
I'm Corey. I'm an alcoholic. I'm here for AA, and I'm calling from Frisco, Texas, where there's like 6 inches of snow on the ground.
It doesn't snow in Texas.
Hmm. Hmm. And I've
Okay.
been sober. I've been sober for 344 days.
Wow, 344 days in Texas. Glad you're here, Corey. Um, change that Frisco to Texas, TX, so we don't think it's Colorado. Who's doing the names? Matt, are you doing names? I think Nick, and then who's admitting? Are you admitting, Sam? Yeah. Kyle. Kyle, how are you? Are you here for AA? Where are you calling from, and how long? How long
Good,
have you
thanks.
been?
Yeah, thanks for welcoming me. Name's Kyle, alcoholic. From Boston area, but I'm on business travel in Ottawa, Canada. So I'm dialed in, and I've been sober almost 8 months.
Okay, so it's going to be Kyle in Ottawa, uh, 8 months. It's like,
For the
yeah,
next couple days, anyway. Yeah.
yeah, they're in a hotel in Ottawa, and he decided I better get on an AA meeting, which is always a smart move any time of the day or night. There's I think I've said it so you guys can change your name and fix things. Did I? Yeah, you could rename yourself here. So Nancy, hey Nancy, hi, how are you? Where are you calling from, Nancy, and how long have you been sober?
Hi, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Nancy. I'm an alcoholic. I'm calling from Illinois, and today is day one. I'm not new to AA or to working on my sobriety, but I'm here today and I'm happy to be here and just thank
Hey
you.
Nancy, I have a question for you. Are you
Yeah,
have you been sober before? Have you been in AA before?
I have, yes.
So did you ever get sober? Did you ever have any sober time?
Oh, about 90 days last year.
Okay. All right. Well, so listen, here's the deal. Um, come here for 5 days in a row, see how you like it, and we'll put you to work. This is the perfect meeting for you. You know why? Because this is Newcomers Slipper Step Workshop. This meeting was made for you and all of you other kids who are just coming in, trying to get sober. Hi, Mary. How are you? Where are you calling from, and how long have you been sober?
Hi, my name's Mary. I'm an alcoholic. I'm calling from Colorado, and I'm similar to the lady that just spoke. I'm on day one, but it's not my first rodeo.
What? This isn't a rodeo. That's going on down in Denver. You confused. Were you trying to get onto the stock show meeting or something? Or oh, never mind. That's a bad joke. Okay, listen, I'm glad you're here. Welcome
Thanks.
aboard. Yeah, we have the big rodeo starting in Denver today, and it goes till the 22nd. It's the biggest winter indoor rodeo in the world. I should get my cowboy hat. Flora. Yeah, hey Flora. So Flora, here's the deal. Um, you'll oh, there she is. Okay. So we're going to put up the email address, and then anybody who needs meeting confirmation, you just write to us and ask for meeting confirmation. How's that sound? So let me just ask you, for where are you calling from, and how long have you been sober? Jan to Flora. And you have to answer me. If you don't talk to me, we kick you out because we get Zoom bombers in here. So, or you can text me. Okay. Where'd you go? You can text me how long you've been sober and where you're calling from. Okay. Because you may be here for meeting confirmation, but we're here with a class. So here, I'll just put her in the waiting room. She can wait up there. Everybody participates here. All right, kick your ass. What? No, you can't say. Helen, how are you? Is that what you used to say in the core? Yeah. Hey Helen, how are you? Where are you calling from? How long have you been sober?
Yes, I'm Helen. I'm an alcoholic. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
And
I've
how
been
long are you?
sober. I've been sober 34 days today.
34. in hot
Thank you.
Atlanta. Glad you're here.
Thank
Is it
you.
hot in Atlanta today or no?
It's cold. We're expecting snow tomorrow morning.
Yeah, California is burning and the rest of the country is snowing.
Yes.
What the hell is going on? Hey, Ryan in Johnstown, look at that. Now, Ryan, all you got to figure out how to do is put up how many days sober are you? How long are you sober, Ryan?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay, good. How are you liking that? Those breakout rooms on the first step.
It was great. Really enjoyed it.
You getting you moving. How many incidents did you write on your first step?
10. I got to 10, and then got the second half
Yeah.
knocked out as well.
Knocked out. Whoa. What is this? A construction site? There's Naaman. Nancy's working on day one. So Matt, how am I doing? Do I have everybody?
I got Dominic's iPhone.
Okay. Oh, there he is. Hey, Dominic. Hi, how are you? Where are you calling from, Dominic, and how long are you sober?
I'm calling from Firestone and 14 days.
Firestone, Colorado. 14 days. All right, good. Glad you're here. So, Lisa, if you'd put up everything to read, and Matt, if you could read everything from your computer, and everyone look in chat, and we're going to explain to you how this meeting works. But before we do that, you could start your video now. And Sam, if you could just keep your eye on the room for Zoom bombers and admit people and text them so that they send us the information that we need. And over to you, Matt.
Thanks, Jan. Matt Alcoholic, welcome to Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop. If you're new to AA or coming back, this meeting is for you. This group is exactly what the name says, a workshop. We read 5 AA books, work the steps, sponsor you, give writing and reading assignments. We'll teach you an AA program. We move right along here and people get well here. Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop is a step workshop. Unlike most AA meetings, it's not a speakers meeting nor a discussion meeting. It's more like an AA class, AA 101. You want to have the attitude of learning, do the assigned reading and writing on the steps. And we'll take you through the steps and AA books in short order. So if you're looking for guidance and direction in an AA program, this meeting is for you. Security for Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop. We use the waiting room. When you come in, we ask your first name, last initial, country or city, and how long you've been sober. We have chat turned off. You can chat with the host or co-host. Unmute is turned off. Cameras and pictures are turned off at the beginning of each meeting, and we turn them on later. We don't exchange phone numbers. You can get the number of the host for text and support. Here is our email for meeting confirmation, stepworkshop1@gmail.com. And this is good for school, class, work, probation, court orders, etc. And there's a link to the meeting in chat. We do all the above for safety reasons since everyone's new here and we want to protect you. Zoom bombers try to get in and the above eliminates them. You'll notice this is a step workshop and not a speakers or discussion meeting. It's like a class, AA 101, AA University. It's a very unique meeting since we use the same principles AA used between 1932 and 1939. Everybody works in the group and moves through the 12 steps to live our lives free from alcohol and learn a new way of living. Glad you could make it. Announcements. AA in this meeting is supported by our own contributions to Seventh Traditions. You can make donations to @Jann-Scott in Venmo. Contributions go to pay for Zoom, and we make monthly donations to Boulder 1 AA and Boulder County AA. We spend about $250 a month. This group meets daily with the following formats. Monday's step meeting, 12 and 12, Me Monday. Tuesday, Big Book, T-shirt Tuesday, AA inspired as preferred. Wednesday, as Bill sees it, Sunglass Wednesday. Today, Thursday, Came to Believe, Dog Thursday. Friday, Open, the chair picks the topic, and it's Cat Friday. Saturday, Living Sober, Virtual Background Day. And Sunday, Daily Reflections, Fashion Sunday. Please join me in the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. AA Preamble. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of people who share their experience, strength, and hope with each other that they may solve their common problem and help others to recover from alcoholism. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We're self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not aligned with any sect, denomination, politics, organization, or institution, and does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor imposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. There's a link to the newcomers packet in chat. And for newcomers, come to our meeting for 5 days and see how you like it, and then we'll put you to work. Please introduce yourself as an alcoholic when speaking. That back to you, Jan, in the studio.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Hi, everybody. Jed, welcome to Alcoholics Anonymous. Oh, look at, hey, Rochelle is here from Australia. Wow.
Hey, happy New Year.
Glad to, how many days sober are you now?
101.
101.
One.
Congratulations. Is it, we're having fire and snow here in the United States. What's the weather like in Australia?
Just hot and humid. Yeah, the fires in LA look insane. Hey, so dangerous.
Have you been to the beach? Hey, no. Do you go surfing?
This morning?
Yeah.
Not this morning, just dog walking this morning.
All right. Oh, there you go. Okay, well, good. Anyways, glad to see you.
Glad to see you guys too.
1 day, that's so remarkable. Carly, clearing the room now for Zoom bombers, etc. Hey, Carly, hi, how are you? Are you here for AA? Where are you calling from? How long you been sober?
Yeah, I'm here from New Jersey. I'm an alcoholic and I have almost 3 years later this month.
Almost 3 years. Wow. Glad you're here. Welcome aboard. I think that's an almost 3 years. So change that. We don't front days here. I'd like to be fronted it. No. Why? Because I don't know why. It's a dumb rule. Hey, Harry Berto, how are you?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? All right.
Los Angeles and LA. How long are you sober?
152.
Oh, the fire's burning near your house yet or no?
So it's not that close, but somewhat. The nearest one is probably like, I don't know, 50 miles.
Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah.
All right, listen, glad you're here 152
Thanks.
days. Welcome aboard. Kelly. Did Matt leave? He must have left. Hey, Matt, rather Kelly, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, good. Where are you calling? You're in Ohio. How long are you sober?
37 years.
37. What the fuck is up with you guys? We have one guy with 30, two guys with 39 years. You have 37.
That's correct.
Did you do something to get in trouble or no?
Today?
Yeah. I mean, never mind.
No.
You're here to make a payment on your insurance policy, huh?
That's it. That's what Dr. Bob said.
What did Dr. Bob say?
He gave 4 reasons why we do 12-step work. You remember that?
No, go ahead. Just tell.
Okay,
We have a bunch of new
first
people,
one-
so go ahead and tell them. Yeah.
Yeah, the first one, a sense of duty. The second, it is a pleasure. The third, because in doing so, I am paying my debt to the man who took time to pass it on to me. And the fourth, because every time I do so, I take out a little more insurance for myself against a possible slip.
Wow. How about that? Oh, that's it. Perfect. Yeah. Well, I knew that, but now that you pointed it out, it's like, oh, where does he say that in Dr. Bob's Nightmare, or does he say it
That's
someplace
correct.
else? Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, good. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Let's see here. Right now, we're still clearing the room of Zoom bombers. If you would put that up, please, Ken. And then Matt, I gotta make sure I don't see Matt. He's on the other. Oh, you're on the first page. who did I miss here, Matt? Anybody?
No, I thought you got everybody.
I got everybody. Okay, cool. All right. So today we read from on Thursdays, Dog Thursday. If you notice, there's a lot of dogs in the meeting. That's because people bring their dogs to the meeting. Why do we do that? Because you ever go to an AA meeting and people, they'll get in there and complain about their dogs. They're like, what the hell are you talking about? It's an AA meeting. So we said, for those people who have dog issues, we've dedicated this today to Dog Thursday. Seriously? Yes. Also today, let's see, are we reading on, where did we leave off? Matt, Lisa, Sam.
That was spiritual experiences on page 7, chapter
Okay,
2.
would you put a link up, please? There it is, right there, and then type in page 7, spiritual experiences. So we're going to read this today. I also invited Father Terry to come. I don't know if he'll show up or not. So how many pages is this? Too long, we won't read the whole thing. No, it's not so long. Okay, so who wants to read today? Who wants to start out with the cover page? Raise your hand right down here. I prefer if you have the book there. Okay, naming you. Well, go ahead. Okay, Ron, you're up. Start with the cover page there.
I'm Ron, I'm an alcoholic. Spiritual experiences. It is certain that all recipients of spiritual experiences declare for their reality. The best evidence of that reality is the subsequent fruits. Those who receive these gifts of grace are very changed people, almost invariably for the better. Bill W., and that was from a talk in 1960. Do you want me to begin on the story?
Sure thing.
He had been listening. In my early youth, I was confronted with a choice, what seemed to be a dull moral life of what appeared to be exciting, adventurous life after a few drinks of alcohol. I had been brought up in the tradition of a stern and vengeful God who was watching every move I made. I could not work up too much love for that type of deity, and I felt guilty about it. But after a drink or two, I would forget my guilt. This, I decided, was the life for me. It started off pleasantly enough, promoting dreams of glittering and fame and fortune, but this life gradually regressed to a constant nightmare of fear and remorse over my condition and resentment and anger at a normal way of life which went on all around me, but what apparently I could not enter. The truth was that I drank myself out of society, coming to degrees to live in a mental state that sealed off any social or moral contact with anybody. But at the time, I could not see my excessive drinking as the cause. I had become convinced that God and society had frozen me out. Denying me the breaks in life, I could see no sense in living. I lacked the courage to kill myself, but I believed that desperation would have broken this barrier if cowardice had not been for an experience that changed my mental outlook entirely. This experience came about through the death of my father in Scotland. He had lived a good life in his community and was honored by his passing by all who had known him. I had received newspapers giving accounts of his funeral. That evening, I was seated at a small table in the crowded tavern, drunk and brooding over what I had read. I felt no sorrow at my father's passing. Hate and envy saturated my mind, and I was muttering to myself, why should he and other people get all the breaks in life, while good men like me don't get a chance? What a rotten deal I'm getting. People would love and honor me too, if I had the chances in life he had. And I'll pass there.
Yeah, thank you. All right, go ahead. David. Raise your hand if you want to read, please. Yeah, we read one page at a time. Yeah, go ahead.
In the tavern, the noise of conversation was deafening. But suddenly I heard a voice in my mind ring out loud and clear. What accounting are you going to give to God of your life? I looked around, astounded. for it was my grandmother's voice. She had passed from this life and out of my thoughts over 20 years earlier. This was her favorite quotation. I had heard her say it often in my youth, and now I heard it again in the tavern. As soon as I heard this voice, my mind cleared up, and I knew beyond all doubt that no other person nor any situation was responsible for my state. I alone was responsible. The effect was shattering. First, I had heard that voice, and then my whole excuse for my failure in life, that I had never got any breaks, was wiped out of my mind forever. The thought hit me that if I killed myself as I wanted to, there was a chance that I might meet up with God and have to give him an account of my life I lived, of the life I lived, with no one else to blame for it. I wanted no part of that, and the idea of killing myself was dropped then and there. But the thought that I might die at any time remained to haunt me.
Okay, stop right there.
Yes.
Okay, over to Sam. Go ahead, Sam. You're up.
There, Jan, thank you. Sam, grateful alcoholic. All this was crazy, I thought. But no matter how much I argued with myself that I was having a hallucination, I could not dismiss the implication of the experience. I could visualize myself brought before a stern-looking deity who would coldly look down his nose at me with utter contempt and say grimly, "Speak up." That was as far as my imagination would carry me. And from then on, I would get blind drunk, trying to blot out the whole experience. But when I came to in the morning, the experience would still be with me, strong as ever. I thought I'd better quit drinking for a while and start to reshape my life. This resolution led to a terrible shock. Up to this time, apologies. Up to this time, I had never tied in my troubles with alcohol. I knew that I drank too much, but I'd always felt that I had good reason to drink. Now I found to my amazement and horror that I could not quit. Drinking had become such a part of my life that I could not function without it. I did not know where to turn for help, believing that people thought about me the way I thought about them. I was sure I could not turn to them. This left only God, and if he felt about me as I felt about him, this was a slim hope indeed. In this manner, I passed through the 3 blackest months of my life. During that time, it seemed, I drank more than I ever had before, and I prayed to nothing for help to get away from alcohol. One morning, I came to on the floor in my room, horribly sick, convinced that God was not going to listen to me. More on reflex than anything else, I got to work that morning and attempted to make up a payroll. Though it was hard to hold my shaking hands still enough to put the figures in the right place, after a great deal of trouble, I finally completed the job. With a sigh of relief, I looked out the window and noticed a man approaching the hut I was working in. As I recognized him, hate surged into my mind. 7 months before, he had had the temerity to ask me in front of the other men if I was having trouble with my drinking, and I had been deeply insulted by his question. I had not seen him for months, but my hatred of him was alive and vital as he passed by the hut. Then something happened that has never ceased to amaze me. As he moved out of sight, everything went blank. The next thing I knew, I was standing before him outside the hut, hearing myself ask him whether he would help me to stop drinking. If I had consciously decided to ask any individual for help, he would have been the last man I would have approached. He smiled and said that he would try to help me, and he brought me to the AA recovery program. In thinking all this over, it finally became obvious to me that the God I thought had judged me, had judged and damned me, had nothing of the sort. He had been listening, and in his own good time, his answer came. His answer was threefold: the opportunity for a life of sobriety, 12 steps to practice. In order to attain and maintain that life of sobriety, fellowship within the program, ever ready to sustain and help me each 24-hour day. I hold no illusion that I brought the A program of recovery into my life. I must always consider it as a gift of opportunity. And the use of this opportunity, the onus is on me, St. John's, Newfoundland.
Okay, so everybody raise your hand to read. This is a participatory meeting, which means everybody's hand should be up. I'm going to call on Lisa. You want to start reading, Lisa? Presence.
You know what? I'm having trouble getting it to come up and I don't have the book yet. I'm having trouble with the link. Apologies.
it won't come up, came to believe won't come up on the link.
It's
That's
just
fine.
taking me to the
Oh, I see.
aa.org.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, Mary, go ahead. Day one. Are you sober enough to read? We don't usually.
Mary, alcoholic.
Okay.
Okay. A presence. I am a radio officer on a tanker, and the final revelation of my condition and its cure came while I was sitting alone in my stateroom with my favorite bottle. I asked for God's help out loud, although only my own ears could hear. Suddenly, there was a presence in the room, bringing a peculiar warmth, a changed, softer shade of light, and an immense feeling of relief. Though I was sober enough, I said to myself, "You're drunk again," and I went to bed. In the morning, however, in broad daylight, the presence was still there. I was not hungover either. I realized that I had asked and I had received. From that time on, I have had no alcohol. Whenever I get the urge, I think of that which happens to me, and it keeps me straight. AA Internationalist. Pass.
All right. Thank you. Good job.
Mhm.
Joe, how about you? You want to read here, kid? Next one. Are you following along? You better be here. You're going to get a demerit.
Hi. No, I don't have the book and the link doesn't work.
And the link doesn't work.
Jan, that's
So-
not the right link. Here, I'm gonna
Okay,
post the right link.
Don't
Stand
tell
by.
me, just do it. Just put up. Silence. Here we go. Kyle in Ottawa, go ahead, man.
We on fresh snow?
Huh?
Fresh
Oh
snow?
yeah, I know. Yeah, fresh snow. You got it, man.
Okay. Exposed to the fellowship of AA for over 6 years, I had known in that time 3 relapses, brutal and dismal episodes. Each increased my self-abasement and hopelessness. Sober once again, settled into a minor job, I learned that there was satisfaction in the accomplishment of even menial tasks, and that humility, applied as teachability and the search for truth, could be a higher power in disguise. Then, unexpectedly, I was offered an executive job involving many responsibilities. I could answer only, "I'll have to think about it." Was I capable of staying sober? Was I really sober or only dry? Could I handle the responsibilities entailed and cope with renewed success? Or will God permit me to punish myself again? I called a woman friend whom I was sponsoring. We talked it over, and she
Amazon,
believed.
what's the timer?
You have 15 minutes left on your
Right.
20-minute timer.
Oh, sorry.
So, co-host, you're supposed to mute those people.
We talked it over, and she believed I could and should take the offer. Her faith reassured me. I knew the stimulation of being able to feel dignity again and gratification just to be alive. This newfound sense remained with me throughout the AA meeting we attended that evening. The subject under discussion was step 11, sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. Home in the privacy of my room, I had another shock. A letter from my sister. I had seen her last in a sheriff's office, where she had regretfully ended the family's long effort to help me. Even our prayers seem hopeless, she had said, so I'll leave you to fend for yourself. Now came her letter, pleading to know where and how I was. Looking out the window at the soot and dirt of the rooftops and then inside at the meanness of my room, I thought with bitterness, yes, indeed, if only they could see me now. The saving grace was that I had nothing more to lose and not to ask from anyone, or had I? Pass.
Okay, stop. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now, excellent. Let's mark this page, everybody, including Ron in Kentucky. He's always good at marking pages. And we will pick up from here next Thursday. Have Jann Alcoholic. Welcome to Newcomer Slipper Step Workshop. So we read 6 different books here every day. They're different. We also we take you through. So for those of you who were just come to this meeting, we take you through the AA program. We hand deliver it to you the way they did in the 1930s when AA was formed. They all worked. This is a Coors beer cup, but I'm only drinking water out of it. I got it when I went to the baseball game. They put Coca-Cola in it. And now I'm drinking water. I really am. Commemorative cup. Oh, notice I'm a baseball fan. Okay. Neither here nor there. So we do this meeting the same way they did it in the 1930s. We hand deliver the AA program to you. We take you through, what is the AA program? It's a 12-step process. How it teaches you how to live your life without drinking. That's it in a nutshell. So we'll take you through the entire AA program in about a month, month and a half. We give reading assignments and writing assignments. This is AA class. It's AA 101. It's AA University. It's an AA newcomer slipper step workshop, the only meeting like it in the world. It's like meeting with your sponsor at night, or when you go and meet with a sponsor and they take you through the steps, but nobody does that anymore. So we do it here. And today we're going to have breakout rooms. We've got 3 open. And then I think what we have the sober up room, we have step 1 room and step 2 room. So Jeff, I made you the a co-host. And what we're going to do, and Lisa, if you can help. So first we're going to see, so we're going to send Jeff into, he'll be the chair in the sober up room. And before you send him in there, let's see who wants to go in the sober up room. And then Jeff will explain how this meeting works. So, hey, Nancy, how about you? You want to go in the sober up room with Jeff?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we'll send Nancy over there. 5 days. Let me see. How are you doing there, Matt? You want to go in the sober up room with Jeff? He'll explain to you how this meeting works. How about that?
Absolutely. Yes, please.
Okay, good. Who else we got here? Daryl, how about you? You want to go into sober up room with Jeff?
I do.
Okay, how many days do you have now?
2.
2. Okay, we'll send you in there. And let's send Jeff over to the sober up room. Tyler in Winnipeg. Tyler, you want to go in the sober up room?
Yeah, sure, sounds good to me.
Okay, good thing. All right, perfect. Sarah, how about you, Sarah? We'll send you into the sober up room too. How about that?
Yes, please.
You good with that?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then let's see here. Where is hey Lisa? Oh, I'm not gonna send, never mind. I'm sending you anyways. What are you talking about? Never mind. Okay, so we have those people in the sober up room.
Rochelle went to the sober up room, is that right? From Australia, that lady? She's in
No,
sober.
we
Okay, I'll
didn't
move
mean to put her there. So
Okay, I'll
take
move her
back.
back to main session.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, quick fingers here.
Okay, that's good. And then Mary, you want to go in the sober up room? You're working on day 1. Okay, so put Mary in there. And then we need one other person to help in the sober up room. Let's see. Hey, where's Joe? Hey, Joe, are you lucid today?
Excuse me?
Are you lucid? Are you ready to help? You want to go in the sober up room and help explain how we do this meeting?
Sure.
You could do that without, okay. So we'll send Joe in. Hang on, wait, Joe, I'm gonna make you a co-host. Okay, and we'll send
Are
Joe
we,
in.
Efren is also going to the sober up room, correct?
No, he's gonna be in the step 1 room. Okay, so now, these are for people who are brand new, they're not working on anything. So if you put him in there, take him out. Is he in there?
I have day one. No, Efren's still in our room.
Okay, good. And where's Dominic?
Dominic's in our room still.
Okay, good. Okay, good. And then now let's send, let me see here. Hang on with me, please. So Efren, we're gonna put you in the step 1 room. Okay, and Sam, would you go in the step 1 room? And okay, so we'll put Sam in, we're gonna put Efren in. Where is Dominic? We're gonna put you in the step 1 room, okay? Are you good with that, Dominic?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, Dominic's going in there. Ryan, we're gonna put you into the step 1 room, okay? Say, where'd Ryan go? Nope.
I have Ryan in step 1.
Okay. All right, we got it. Are we done?
We
Is
have
that everybody?
Autumn.
Oh, where's Autumn? Yeah, hey, Autumn, so let me unmute her. Don't move her anywhere, so I need to talk to her. Hey, Autumn, hi. So you're on step 1, right? Autumn, where are you? Jumping around. Can you unmute her, please? I lost her.
Yeah, she's not on muting. Okay, there she is.
There you go.
I'm on step 1.
Yeah, okay, good. So we're gonna put you in the step 1 room, right? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, good. So we don't have anybody who's on step 2 yet with all the new people. So then we have us guys. And wow. So this is perfect. So let's start with Harry Berto. Hey, now we're going to go through classroom work. So Harry Berto, what are you working on now?
Reading page 86, daily reflections every day.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Yeah, pretty good. Usually I wake up in the morning and I pray first, and then I go on my morning walk, and then I don't read page 86 till the evening, like right before I go to sleep, about 5, 6 o'clock. And then before the meeting I read daily reflections.
So on page 86, you're reading about you reviewing your day, is that correct?
Yeah, the awakening and the when we retire at night.
Oh, you read both? You read the awakening and when we retire?
Yeah, I read both of them.
Okay. And what are you getting out of that? That's the 11th step. That's the morning check-in and the evening kind of conclusion. What are you getting out of that?
It just kind of helps me not realize or evaluate what I did during the day. Make sure I always try to make sure that I help my mom and everything to stay honest and humble and stuff, and make sure I just do what I got to do. And I just go back at night and read it, and then go through it. Like, did I do this? Did I do that? I just try to check it off.
And how is it going? How are you progressing? Are you getting better?
I feel better than I did before. Yeah. So, and that it helps because I also talk to my counselor too. So it goes hand in hand with that at the clinic.
Now you were also gonna check with your counselor about getting disability. I know you tried on your own, it didn't work out, but I always recommend people in your situation that have disabilities and are going to the clinic. And I've been through this myself, like I've said before, when I had a stroke and some medical issues. There was all sorts of help available, and I had a case manager from the hospital who took me through everything. I was like, holy smokes. So have you checked in with your counselor about?
I gotta speak to somebody that's that specializes in that at the clinic though. Yeah, but I talked to her before, but I gotta text her again tomorrow, see if she's available so I can talk to her.
That's so good. Do that.
Okay.
You'll be so, you know why? Because you're gonna have a little extra money. California has great programs. I mean, you have Newsom there as a governor, and he made sure you had all kinds of programs. For recovering alcoholics, there are lots of help programs, especially for guys like you. So do that. All right, let me know how it's going, and
Okay. One more thing. Today's also my birthday, my real birthday.
Well, we don't sing happy birthday for
I know that, but I'm just letting you know.
Well, how old are you now? What are you, 25?
41. I turned 41 today.
No way.
Yeah.
Seriously?
I was 39 when I first came in the meeting.
Oh yeah. I thought you were still 39.
My first week out of the hospital, I came in and I think I was about to turn 39, or I had just turned it. I think I was 38, and then when I came in the meeting, I was here for a couple months, and then I turned 39 because it happened in October. So yeah.
No, glad you're here. Welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome aboard. Okay, so look, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be eating these. Well, I should be eating them. Chocolate covered coffee beans. It takes the place of my cup of coffee that I have. Let's go to Matt, text Paul.
Yeah,
And,
I did.
get us-
He hasn't
get us-
responded.
Hasn't responded. Paul, you can text me your information. Are you here for AA? Where are you calling from? And how long you've been sober? And if you don't, tell us, we've removed you. Oh, okay. Bye. They're usually Zoom bombers. They come in late, try to blow meetings up. There's Harry Bertram. Let's talk to so Rochelle, how are you doing down there in Australia, and what are you working on now?
Yeah, good. Very similar to Harry. So, step 10 and 11. So I've been making sure that I focus on daily reflection. So I always set aside time in the morning, at the evening to reflect on, actions, words, thoughts during the day. And, still think about, are there any times where I've been dishonest, selfish, unkind, and then admit it really quickly and make amends if I've done anything like that. So that's a lot less these days. And I found it really helpful to like make a journal and write down what I'm grateful for as well. And then 11, I do the prayer. I like the St. Francis prayer as well. And that session that we had with Father Terry, I've been setting aside just 5 or 10 minutes every day and using the gong, as he said, to
I love the gong.
meditate and
I go
master
to
that.
sleep to the gong. I go to
Yeah.
sleep to the gong. I turn the gong on and it goes, and then sometimes I go to sleep to the monks. They're like, what are those monks that go, those guys? They're always fun. Okay.
Yeah, so that's and just being mindful and aware, just staying really focused on that.
Well, that's good. So are you feeling better, or you feel like you're getting better?
Yeah, absolutely. I had a really, really good, what I'm grateful for is, I think, this Christmas and New Year was, one of the best I've had. I had all my family with me, and it was just lovely and much more peaceful. Yeah, I feel much better.
And you've been coming to this meeting for as many days as you've been sober, huh?
Pretty much. Yeah, I've missed a few because I was very, very busy with a lot of people staying, coming and going over Christmas. But yeah, if I miss the meeting, I watch the YouTube. So every
Oh,
night.
do you? So you go to the
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
YouTube
Yeah.
channel,
Yeah.
and then you watch it there. How do you like those? Aren't they fun? Because we edit them
Yeah, they're
down.
good. They're good. I like your hat.
Thank you. Oh yeah, it's kind of blinking. I do
Yeah,
too.
good quota. It's a dog Thursday. You're allowed to come.
It is Dog Thursday, right? And so Matt, somebody put up the link, please, for our YouTube meetings, so that people can. So when we talk about stuff, put it up. I know you usually do, Matt, but there it is. Maybe he
It's
did it right.
actually good if you follow them because on YouTube, so then it bounces up in your feed on your phone and reminds you.
Oh, if you follow our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So the YouTube, it bounces up on your feed when you post it, comes up and notifies you that it's live.
Okay,
That's
so everybody, so Matt, write that in there. Put our YouTube channel and then type in, everybody follow our YouTube channel. That is a great idea. So smart. Because I think we have, oh yeah, so you get it. What do? You get it every day and you go, oh, this looks good. And then,
Yeah, so because
oh,
if I
like,
follow it on YouTube, it bounces up and says this is live,
and then you go over and you say, oh, this looks, so you like the unique little titles that we give each day?
yeah.
Yeah, and do you like the way that we edit it? It starts right out with a bang.
Yeah, it's good.
Have you noticed that? It's like there's like no fooling with. You don't have to, listen to a lot of boring stuff. It's like, oh, it's like a show. It's like a
Yeah, so
drama.
we get down to business.
Yeah, it's like it's dramatic in some ways. And I mean, there's no shooting and no gun violence in it, but maybe we could work on that. Anyways, glad that you're here. Okay, so Rochelle's been coming for a long time. She's doing extremely well. So let's go over to Lisa. Hey, Lisa. So do you listen to our YouTube channel? Do you listen to our
I've caught it before. Not so
You
much
are-
these past
you gonna
few days.
subscribe to it now?
I believe I did. I have to look and see if I did subscribe. I was listening to it often when I wasn't making these
Everybody
meetings.
subscribe. Matt, have you subscribed?
Is
Do
that a
it.
joke? I'm not a high-tech person.
No,
I still
no,
Google it.
listen
I
to
don't
it.
even know how to do it. I'm not but I
Okay,
Google
Rochelle,
it.
tell everybody how to subscribe to our YouTube podcast channel.
So if you download the app either on your computer or both on your phone, and then you go into YouTube, search for it, and then you can hit subscribe or follow, and then it will just prompt you.
All right, so I got to download the app.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Do it.
That's it.
I still listen to them if I miss the meeting.
Naaman, hey Naaman, oh yeah, they're perfect. Yeah, Naaman, do you subscribe to our YouTube channel?
Naaman, grateful to be a recovering alcoholic. Of course, yep. All you'd have to do is hit subscribe.
Mhm.
It's real simple. It's
All you do is you just type in search YouTube. It pops up. Do you have a Gmail account, Matt?
Yeah. No, that's what I
There you
usually
go.
do, but I don't have a subscription. I just Google it and it pops up. But yes, I do have to get high
Subscribe to it.
tech.
Let
with an
me go over and torture Rebecca. Rebecca, have you subscribed to our YouTube channel?
Hi, Jam, Rebecca Alcoholic. Yeah, I have subscribed, but I'm not getting the pop-ups like Rochelle gets.
Well, then what is wrong?
You're not in Australia.
No, Rochelle's an expert
Let
in
me
this.
have a look. I'll
I'm just not getting
I'll look
alerts.
it up and send it.
But yeah, I mean, recently I did
Oh
the
wait,
Father
she's gonna
Terry
wait.
one again.
She's gonna look it up. So you're gonna do what now, Rochelle? You're gonna put it. You're gonna send it to everybody in chat. Okay.
Yeah, well, leave it with me for a sec.
Okay,
Oh, it
so
does
And
pop
I'll
up.
put it in chat. Yeah.
all right. There you go. This is a fun meeting, isn't it, so far? Good.
Well,
Very
that's
good.
odd because I'm already subscribed, but the last thing that popped up in my feed was the one from New Year's Eve. I'm sure it's operator error. It's me.
No, not necessarily. It has to be a little tricky, but I'm glad we're talking about it because some people that do see it, like that one lady, what is her name? Emily. We haven't seen her in forever, but I know she watches them all the time. So I'll talk to her. She said, "No, I heard the one in the meeting and the blah blah blah." I said, "But you're not coming." She said, "Yeah, my whole family, all my kids are home for Christmas break, and they don't go back to school until mid-January." And there's Matt put up this link to our YouTube channel. So let's go to Corey in Texas. Hey, Corey, how are you liking today's meeting so far?
That's good. Yeah, I'm not subscribed to the YouTube channel, but I will. I'm just getting back into AA. By the way, Corey, grateful alcoholic, and just getting back into AA and getting groove. And come to find out, this 5 o'clock Central Time meeting time, even though I love this meeting and the people in it, is proven to be a little bit more of a challenge. That's why I wasn't here the last few days.
Well, here's the deal. Then you can certainly listen to what we're doing on YouTube, and if you have any questions, you can also text me. So if you say, okay, I want to follow along, like I have a question for you. Did we give you a reading or writing assignment the last time you were?
No, I didn't get my 5 days yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, but you have 344.
Yeah.
Okay, but so wait, so you don't have a sponsor, right, except for us, and you're not
No.
working the steps anyplace except for here?
No.
Okay.
Let's get going. Let's get busy.
Well, no, I have an idea here. Why don't we move you into, I'm gonna ask Lisa to do this.
Step one group.
Or Matt, into the step one room. Can you move?
Okay.
it? And then, go in there with Sam and tell Sam, Jan told me to come in and get the instructions on the first step. Okay?
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
Corey, good. I'm glad you're here. There's a way we can do this. All right.
All right.
All right. How are we doing, kids, on the subscribing, Rachel? I love this meeting. It's so much fun. I like it when we get everybody in here who has some time. Then it's not all about drama and my cat, and my dog, and my ex-husband. Well, maybe we get ex-husbands in here. I don't know. But you want to further explain, Rochelle, go ahead.
Yeah. So once you subscribe to the channel, the YouTube channel, you click subscribe, and then to receive notifications, you click the little bell icon next to it. So that's when you receive notifications based on your activities. So when you're looking at it all the time, it knows that you're doing that. But if you don't click the bell, you won't get notified. So if you open, I'm just going to do a little screenshot and send it.
Oh yeah, let's see. Let me enable it so you can do a screenshot.
Okay, so when you hit the bell, it says
Yeah.
you can do all, or it says something like show me all versus just
Yeah.
certain
Yeah.
versions. Thank you.
Are you following along with this, Matt? What?
Downloading the app as we speak.
Okay, there we go. This
Baby
is good.
steps.
We're saving lives here. We're saving lives. Saving lives on YouTube. This is so exciting. Ron, how about you? Are you downloading? Are you subscribing to the YouTube channel?
I'm Ron, I'm alcoholic. I think I'd already hit follow. Mine comes up, but not each one. But because I'm not on YouTube that much, I think it goes by your past history.
And it could.
Yeah.
Raquel,
So
if I'm not
if
go
you go
ahead.
to settings, either on your mobile or your desktop, and you click on your profile picture, go to settings and then hit notifications, you can turn them on or off and just go enable notifications. You've just got to allow it to notify you. But you are correct, it does pick up based on your browsing history. And then make sure that your bell icon is set to all.
Well, it's like Big Brother.
No, this is good.
Yeah, it is actually like Big Brother. This is like why I worry about things that I talk about and all of a sudden they pop up on my Facebook.
Right.
Oh, well, and also it shows up in my email too.
Yeah, it's weird.
I get an email notification. Does anybody else get that email notification?
Not me.
No, I don't want you to close the rooms.
Okay.
I try not to miss too many meetings.
Yeah, no, you don't. That's good. And let's see, Helen in Atlanta. How are you liking today's meeting, Helen? Are you okay?
Pretty good. Yes, I'm okay. Pretty good.
All right, and you're sober, so you can come to our meeting. Come for 5 days in a row, see how you like it, and then we'll put you to work.
Okay.
See, we have everybody in breakout rooms right now working on various steps, but are you, yeah, and you can also listen to our meetings on, uh, on YouTube. My question for you is, do you have a sponsor and are you working the steps right now or not yet?
Yeah, I do have a sponsor. This is my first Zoom meeting, but I go to a tarot club and I've been going every day, but I'm under the weather right now. I haven't been going the couple of days.
Okay.
But I do have a sponsor.
Are you working the steps?
Yes, I'm working the steps.
All right. All right. Well, listen, glad you're here.
Thanks.
For real. Okay, good. Uh, okay, then we have Brian, we have Harry Berto, Stacy, how about you? Stacy, have you subscribed to our YouTube channel?
Absolutely. I think I was the first one.
Ooh, okay.
Stacy
You
Alcoholic.
get a gold star for that. I'll
Thank
ask
you.
Rochelle if she could put up a gold star, please.
Perfect.
And then Kyle, did we talk to Kyle already in Ottawa? Did I talk to him? I did. Okay.
He read. Yeah, he read.
What he read, but did we
No,
talk? No, we didn't. Okay. So this is your first time here, huh?
It is, yeah, and it's refreshing. I do have a sponsor, but we kind of check in seldomly based on his busy schedule. 8 months sober, and I'm working on step 6 and 7 right now. I read the book Drop the Rock, but I'd really love any other advice or put me to work. I do much better in a get to
Oh, that
work
kind
kind
of
of thing
setting.
than get out of my
Well, here's
brain,
the
you know.
deal.
So
Can you show up? Show up here every day. We're on. Matt, you put the link up to the meeting, please, one that works. And then we're here every day, same time. For East Coast at 6 o'clock. I don't know where you are. Colorado time, it's 4 o'clock. California, it's 3. And we will put you to work. So if you come here, just come here every day. Come here every day for 5 days, see how you like it. And you know what I'm saying? And then we'll put you to work. And yeah, Lisa, you can bring everybody back now. How's that sound, Kyle? Just show up every day and we sponsor you, give you reading assignments, give you writing assignments. Uh, you know, we'll take you through the entire AA program. See, we need you coming here more often, Rochelle. Because every time you come here, I start thinking about YouTube, Facebook, other things. We list all of our meetings on a bunch of different Facebook. All breakout rooms will close in 30 seconds. There's a lot of people in there. We put a crap load of people in breakout rooms today, huh? Man, we sure did. I usually just hit the button that says close breakout rooms and they come.
I think they're closed, right?
Closing in 3, 2.
3 seconds.
Oh,
Here they come. Okay, hey guys. Oh wow. Did you put Kelly in a breakout room?
Yes, Kelly was in there.
Oh yeah. How did he get? Kelly, how'd you get in there? We sent new people in there. Oh, that was a mistake? Somebody sent you in by mistake. They thought you were a newcomer, huh?
God sent me in there.
God, really? Oh.
You don't have to call me God.
Girl. All right.
Sorry.
So let's see. How did that little ask Jeff? Hey Jeff, how did the newcomers meeting the sober up room go?
I think it went very well. I can speak for myself. It was for what I got out of it. It was wonderful. People went from one day to a bunch of days, and Kelly with 37 years. It's yeah.
Is that right?
And
Kelly,
yeah.
how did the sober up room go for you?
Excellent. And, that's why we say in our big book, we have a common problem with a common solution. And we all go around the room and we all have it's a common threat. We all have the same problem. and we can all find the same solution.
Perfect. So everybody who was in the sober up room, come here for 5 days in a row, see how you like it, and we'll put you to work. We'll take you through the entire AA program. We'll hand deliver the AA program to you. That means we'll give you reading assignments, writing assignments, take you through all the steps in about a month and a half. So so those are for those of you who are in the sober up room. And then Joe, let's see, what room were you in, Joe?
I was in Jeff's group.
Oh, you were in the sober up room.
Yep.
Okay, good. How'd that go for you?
I thought it went pretty well, and I actually got a compliment from Jeff.
Well, that's remarkable. They come few
Not
and
that
far
he's
between,
low
huh?
on compliments, but
I know. I'm like, oh my God, somebody likes me. Okay, Sam, how did the step one room go?
Hey Jan, Sam, Grateful Alcoholic. I think it went really well. Most of the participants had at least 10 incidences. There were a couple that hadn't been, signed, obviously, the first half of step one. So I had them continue writing there. For the rest of the group, I introduced them to step two. And I tried to show them, the combination of the two halves
Step
of step
two's
one.
another room. So we'll go to step
No, sorry,
two
step one.
tomorrow.
My apologies. Second half of step one is what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, that's
But it went
good.
well.
Did we send in a co-host for you to help you in there or no? Oh, okay.
Negative.
What's her name? Joe was supposed to go in there, but never mind. Tomorrow, more. Those of you see how this meeting goes, right? This is it. You're in AA class, AA 101.
Yeah, come back.
We keep rocking, and keep on
Yep,
rocking
yep.
in the free world.
Right. Yep.
That's it. Okay, Matt, you want to read the promises,
Sure.
please?
These are the promises on page 83 of the big book. If we're painstaking about this